welcome to your stream. Cool, thank you. So sit up on some pillow or some books and sit up tall, 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 tall. Today we are going to do inversions. So we are going towards handstand, but don't worry, we're going there slowly and with control, and if at any point you don't want to do any certain pose, you're very welcome to not do that. So root your sitting bones down, get long to the top of the head. Rooting your sitting bones down, feeling your sitting bones pressing into the pillow, pressing into the books, and getting long to the top of the head. Feel how your feet are connected with the floor in whatever kind of sit you chose for yourself. Good. And from here, we're going to start with the yoga slowly. So bring your arms by your sides. Palms are pointing forward and lift the arms up by your side. You can breathe in deep into your belly and into your chest, and we're getting long from your hips to the top of the fingers. Feeling the length. And releasing down, breathing out. Good. Breathing in again, lift your arms up by your side. And breathing out, releasing down. If you have at any point in time any requests you like to do in this yoga lesson, please tell me. If you have any kind of questions, please tell me. I will repeat this again and again, just so that people are encouraged to ask questions if they have any. Getting long and releasing down. Good to have you today. I'm honored that you join in from the beginning on. Getting long from your hips to the top of the finger last time. Breathing in deep. Feeling the length here. And releasing down. Now put your right hand onto your belly. Left hand on your chest. And start to breathe into your lower belly. Deep, 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 deep. And then into your chest. And expand your chest in all the different directions, to the front, to the right, to the left, to the back. And release your breath. Breathing in deep into your lower belly. Deep, deep, deep. So just place your right hand over your genitals, so you really feel how you're breathing into your lower belly. And then into your chest. Expand the chest in all the different directions. Great. One more time. Breathing in deep to your lower belly first. And then into your chest. Expand the chest in all the different directions as said. And smile if you wish to. And from there, release. Release your breath again. Make sure you stay with a deep breath during the yoga practice today. And from here, bring your hands to your thighs, however you sit, doesn't matter. And move your hands forward and backward. You can also sit up in a chair, by the way. Forgot about that. Move your hands forward and backward. Feel how your palms are connected to your thighs. And feel how your thighs are connected to your palms. And see what kind of emotions maybe come up. If any emotions come up right now, observe them. Observe how you feel.
Rise from your grave.
Hey, thank you, IOE. I appreciate that so much. I'm going to honor that subscription in a little bit. Thank you so much. Move your hands forward and backward on your thighs. This is day 385, by the way. And yeah, I'm going to send you a big hug. Appreciate that. Move your hands forward and backward on your thighs. So, of course, you're very welcome to support me in that way, but you don't need to. It's completely free. Of course, I'm very grateful for that. Appreciate that a lot. Move your hands forward and backward and really feel how your hands are traveling front to back, and see if you can do that. So for me, the first times that I did these, it was like, hey, I can't do it. I can't do this movement. It was feeling strange to me. It was feeling like I was blocked because thank you. Thank you, IOE. You're cool. Appreciate that a lot. It was feeling like I was blocked. It was like I couldn't really touch myself, like moving my hands on my thighs forward and backward like that. It was strange, and then with time and time it felt better and better doing this. Now from here, bring your shoulders forward, then upward, backward and down. And again, forward, upward, backward and down. Upward, backward and down. So I will wait a little bit with like honoring your subscription, if that's all right with you. And we're going to do the hug the whole world exercise a little later, because I also want to have some more people around maybe. So in the second half of the yoga lesson, we're going to hug the whole world together. And we're sending lots of love to you, out to you, of course. Good. Move your shoulders forward, then upward, backward and down, and forward, upward, backward and down. Good. And then bring the hands together, interlace the fingers, interlacing your fingers, and start to circle your wrist here. Start to circle your wrist. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders, and then interlace your fingers again. Bring the other thumb in front and circle your wrist again. How does that feel? You're doing great. Keep it up. Keep it up. Being playful here. So circling into the other direction if you can, right? Good. Shake your wrists out again. Elbows your shoulders and bring your hands forward. Fingers are vertical. Bring the thumb up and then bring the thumb in. Thumb up and in and up and in. Honoring what your fingers doing every day. Good job. From here, circling your thumb forward, whatever forward means to you. Of course, I'm trolling here a little. There's not really a forward direction. And from here, circling to the other side, the other direction. Great. Make fists and move your wrists up and down. Warming up our wrists a lot today. We're going to warm them up even more. Good. Shake your wrists out. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows out, shake your shoulders. And then bring the right hand up, bring the thumb up, turn it to the outside. Fingers are pointing down from here. Grab on from below to your thumb and push out from your shoulders. Your fingers are pointing down. How does that feel? Good. And release. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. And then other side. Thumb is pointing up, turn it to the outside, fingers are pointing down, grab on from below to your thumb and push out from your shoulders. Fingers are pointing down, reach up and release. Shake your wrists again. Good. And again, breathing in deep, if possible through your nose. And as you're breathing out, we're slowly coming into all fours. So take your time getting into all fours. There's no need to hurry right now. Bring your shoulders over your wrists and hips over the knees. Let's move into all fours. Let's move into all fours. And again, as I always say, transitioning in yoga is half of yoga. So make sure you transition in a way that is slow and you feel every kind of move that you do when you transition. So transitioning is half of the yoga, is half of yoga. Bring your shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, and we will be here for a little while. But before we are really warming up our wrists here as well, we are also going to do some other practices again and again. We really take care of our wrists today because this is the Tuesday lesson, right? But again, if you have any requests, please tell me and we can change it up a little. So from here, start to arc up from your lower spine. Breathing in deep. Using your breath here to make the movements deeper. And breathing out, bring the chin to your chest. Rounding. Breathing in again, arcing up. Breathing out, chin to chest. Arcing up again, breathing in. Vertebra by vertebra, traveling up, and then breathing out, vertebra by vertebra, traveling down from your chin, slowly chin to chest, then travel down further, 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 and breathe out completely as much as you can. You're doing great, awesome job, and then up again. Great job, awesome. So letting go of your whole day, of whatever has been going on throughout your whole day. And just come into this moment and see how your body feels. Start to arc up vertebra by vertebra. Looking forward, your head can also arc up. And then breathing out, chin to chest last time. Pushing your whole back up into the sky. And from here, sit back on your heels, tuck your toes in if you wish, or untuck the toes. And from there, before we go any further, we already start to practice with the mounts of the fingers. So these are the mounts of the fingers where the fingers are attached. I guess you know the exercise already, you're here quite a lot. Bring the mounts of the fingers together. Release the fingers down, pushing through your wrists. Pushing through your wrists and really push in and release. And again, push in through the wrists and feel how the mounts of the fingers are connected to each other. And release. Pushing in. And release. Pushing in through the mounts of the fingers. Feel how the mounts of the fingers are connected. Claw your fingers maybe a little bit, so clawing them on each other. Pushing in through the wrists. And release again. Good. One more time. Why are we doing this? We're doing this to protect our wrists. But not just that, to also hold the balance in handstand. It's very, very important to have an awareness of the mounts of the fingers and release down. If you can't go that far, don't worry about it, but try to create more awareness in the mounts of the fingers. So you slowly get there. Slowly start to work on it a little bit. Again and again. Shake your wrist. That's my cat. You maybe hear her outside. She's not hearing anything anymore because she's already very old. She's 20 years old. And I think she will be getting 21 very soon, I think. I'm quite sure, actually. Yeah, I think so. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Good, and we're coming back into all fours right now. And we are going to stretch our wrists a little bit, prepare our wrists a little more for what's coming up. Coming into all fours. This will take some time, so really feel like comfortable here. Make sure that the mounts of the fingers push into the floor if it's physically possible for you. There's no space between the index finger mount and the floor. No space. Does that make sense? Good. And bring the other hand there as well. And really push in a little bit through the mounts of the fingers. Feel how the mounts of the fingers are connected. And from there, just first of all, release your shoulders, or bring the shoulder blades onto the back. Release your chest a little bit down and then push up out of the shoulders. And then down. Creating a lot of awareness in the chest area and the shoulder area, pushing up from the shoulders and releasing down, shoulder blades onto the back, pushing up and releasing down, shoulder blades onto the back, and like this, shoulders are leaving the shoulder socket, and like this, shoulder blades come to the back. Great job. Now from here, turn your right hand to the outside, index fingers turning to the outside of the mat, and move a little bit left and right here. How does that feel? Moving left and right, warming up your wrists a lot. Good. Now turning the right hand, the index finger, back towards your body, and really be soft here. You can come a little bit forward if it doesn't work out, and then go a little bit forward and backward. The mounts of the fingers are connected with the floor if that's physically possible for you. Good job. So index finger is pointing back towards your knees. And then turn around, index finger points to the other hand and move left and right. How does that feel? Really warming up our wrists here. You're doing a good job. And you know, it's just taking some time here. It's just taking some time. But by warming up our wrists like that, we really make sure that we don't hurt them. If we're putting a lot of pressure on them, right? So the index finger, other hand, index finger points towards your other hand. The other hand, other hand. So indexing points to the other hand. Your left, probably. And left and right. See how that feels. Have the mount of the fingers connected and the index fingers pointing to the outside of the mat. Move left and right. Again. See how that feels. Where do you have your shoulders? Are they more onto the shoulder blades, or are they more on the back? Or are they like pushed out? Or are you in the middle? Check in with that. And then point the index finger back towards your knees. You're doing great, keep it up. Move front and back. Have the mount of the finger connected with the floor, creating a lot of awareness through the mounts of the fingers. Good job. And from here, we're sitting back for a moment. Shake your wrists out. How do they feel? If you like, you can also grab around your lower arms and move your wrists just a little tiny circles in both directions. See how that feels. You can also do bigger circles if you wish. So drawing down with your hand here, your lower arm, then turning your wrist. Good. Other side as well. Or you can just shake your wrists or do anything else you like to do. You can also give yourself a little massage in the wrists, just to warm your wrists up here. Good, and come forward again. We're not quite finished here, but we have to do another side here. So we turn our hand, our complete hand around, and we come to the top of the hand. And from here we give a little bit of weight, not all the weight, just a little bit of weight to the right hand. We move front and back, front and back. Good job, doing great. How does that feel? Point the index finger to your other hand and move left and right. Index finger points to the outside of the mat and move again left and right. Good job. Again, not having all the weight over your turned hand, but a little bit of weight. Then turn your hand forward, so index finger is pointing forward, and move front and back. Good job. I hope you can kind of like see it from that direction. I could also change it up to the other view. Maybe I need even a fifth view. Just had the idea of a fifth view where you can see me also from the side. I think that would be better. So I will create that fifth view today. Good. Now we're doing the same thing on the other hand. So if you wear any kind of clock here, you can also unstrap the clock quick and turn your hand around. Index fingers pointing to the outside of the mat and move left and right here. So just with maybe with your left hand right now, if you did the right hand before, left and right. Giving a little bit of weight there, not all the weight. Having the mounts of the fingers connected with your other hand. So again, we want to have the mounts of the fingers connected with the floor to protect our wrist. It's important. But not just that, we also want to have them connected to be able to balance in kind of a handstand position. And don't worry if I say handstand position. We are going where you feel comfortable, you decide how far you go. It's not like we're going all the way, and I just throw you in there. It's like we're keeping control here in this yoga lesson, and you decide how far you go. And point the index finger to your other hand and move left and right. How does that feel? Great. Feel how one hand is turned around and the other hand is really connected with the floor. Hi Knox, how are you doing? Good morning. Good to see you. So for some people it's morning, for some people it's night. That's completely fine. Welcome in, how are you doing? Then index finger points forward and move front and back. So Knox, before you really join in, make sure you warm up your wrists. Make sure you warm up your wrists, and you know the movements already. So I trust you that you warm them up good. And then you can completely start to join in. I mean, you can right now join in if you like. Make sure you warm your wrists up good. So shaking your wrists out, circling them, and yeah, everything that we usually do, like making fists and moving them up and down, these kind of things. Good. And from here, sit back, shake your wrists out again, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Yeah, great job, everybody. You're doing great. Bring your knees to the sides, big toes together. And we are coming into child's pose just for a moment. So from here, make sure you don't have any kind of restriction going on around your waist, and even small restrictions may have a great effect. So make sure you really like loosen that up as much as you can, and then come forward into child's pose. Release your shoulders by your sides and breathe in deep into your belly, into your chest. Get long from your hips to your head. Slowly come up again. So you want to breathe in deep to your belly, into your chest, if that's possible in child's pose for you. And from here, we're coming into all fours again. All fours. Chill vibe going on, just realized. Yeah, just a little bit of a chill vibe in the background, right? Hope you enjoy that. Bring your hands a little bit closer to your knees, and just to tell you what we're going to do, we're doing wrist push-ups here. So you can bring your hands further forward. That makes it more difficult, way more difficult. If you have never done that, have your hands close to your knees. So for me, I still have my wrists kind of like a little bit hurt from my bike crash. And therefore, I really need to take care in this, as we're really building up some muscles again in our hands, in our lower arms here. So we shift all the shoulders over the wrists, and we start to push up from the mounts of the fingers, lifting the wrists up and releasing them down again. So pushing into the mounts of the fingers, pushing into the mounts of the fingers a lot, and shifting all the weight over the shoulders, over the wrists. Pushing up and releasing down. What you don't want to do is like this. You don't want to do lift with your hips, but we shift all the weight over the from the shoulders over the wrists. Good. And from there, we're going for a round of 10. Let's go here. Push up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Release. Shake your wrists out a little. See how that feels? Maybe you lift it a little bit with your hips, you realized, and maybe you can shift the second time a little bit more weight over your wrists. It's completely fine. And we go again. So shift a lot of weight over your wrist. And when you're ready, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what you should start to feel, you know, I can't really count. I'm going already faster than what I'm counting. You can also do that, or you can do it a little bit slower. If you do it slower, it's more difficult. What you shall feel is like warmth in your lower arm. So warmth, or like, yeah, if you can feel that warmth, then you're doing it right. Or if you can feel the muscles in your lower arms, then you're doing it right. Good job. Let's go one more time. Let's count for 20. If that's too much for you, that's all right. Just take a break. You're always welcome to take a break. Pushing through the mounts of the fingers. Feel how the index finger mounts are connected with the floor again. Shift all the weights there. And then come up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Release. Feel how your lower arms are feeling. Are they working? If yes, awesome. That's what we want. And we don't go any more right now. But this is an exercise we repeat also again and again on Tuesdays as we're going into inversion, into a handstand practice. It's very much important. Before we go any further, let's stand up. Let's stand up, everybody. Coming up. Shake your legs out. Shake your arms. So Knox, today we also have IOE here. And IOE gave us a subscription today. So we are going to honor that very much. Thank you so much, IOE. And for that, bring your hands in front of your heart together and warm up your hands. Warming up your hands. You can close your eyes already if you wish. And as soon as the hands are warm, bring the hands in front of your eyes together. Bring your hands in front of your eyes together. Feeling the warmth emitting from your hands. From there, release your hands down to your face. Giving your eyes a break today. Giving your eyes a break. Feeling how your fingers are connected with your face. And whenever you're ready, draw your fingers slowly down, refreshing your whole body, your face, refreshing your face. As rain would fall down, refreshing your whole body. Draw your fingers down on your body and bring your arms up by your sides. Palms are pointing forward. Palms are pointing forward. Slightly above your shoulders. So bring your arms by your side, slightly above your shoulders. Palms are pointing forward. Great job. And from here, breathing in deep. Get long from your feet to the top of the head. Feeling the length. And breathing out, releasing. So this one is for IOE. Push out from your shoulders to the fingers. Shoulders to fingers, get long, 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 long. Breathing out, releasing. Breathing in again, extend your fingers away from each other. And breathing out, releasing. And now all together. Breathing in, get long from your feet to the crown of the head. Push up from the shoulders to the fingers and extend the fingers away from each other. And from here, give yourself a big, big, big hug. Hug the whole world. This one is for you. Big hug to you, IOE. Big hug to everybody who's joining in the yoga lesson today. And if you wish, you're very much invited to smile here, or if you like to. And then release your arms. Give yourself another hug. The other way around. With your other hand on top, give yourself another hug. And how does that feel? How are you doing today? Listening to your body, serving your body. And release. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows. So thank you so much, IOE, again. Appreciate that very, very much. And we are going further. Are you ready? Are you ready to rumble? So the first exercise that we're going to do, we're just going to warm up our downward facing dog a little bit to get your body back into the downward facing dog feeling, and then we're going to do something else there. But maybe you know that already, like we're going to jump there a little bit. So from here, bend your knees, hinge at the hips, and slowly come down. You can bend your knees a lot. Yeah, thanks, I'm ready, Lau. Okay, push into the mounts of the fingers a lot as you come down, as you bring the hands down. Step back, good. And from here, we're measuring the distance by coming into a plank position and having our heels over the toes. That's the right distance. Our shoulders are a little bit closer in than your wrists, so your wrists can be a little bit more apart than the shoulder width. Just a little tiny bit. Push into the mounts of the fingers, spread your fingers, push, claw your fingers even. Good, that's all the things that you need to do. If you don't do any of that, or if you forgot one of them, don't worry about it. It's like you get there slowly. Good. Push your hips up. Coming into a downward facing dog. You can bend your knees here, especially when you can't reach the floor with your heels. You see, I try to reach the floor with my heels, but I don't get there. Just bend your knees. And from there, get long from your hips to the fingers. Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Great. From here, breathing in deep, get long from the heart to the fingers. Breathing out, releasing. Again, feel how the mounts of the fingers are connected into the floor, especially the index finger mount is pushing into the floor a lot. Good. And then holding that length from the heart to the fingers as you're breathing out. Breathing in again, get long from the heart to the hips. Push your hips up even more into the sky. Stay strong in the chest, in the arms, in the belly. So not sinking through your shoulders, not going into hyperflexibility. Great job. And from here, release your knees down. Take a little break. Shake your wrists, bring your knees to the sides, big toes together. And we're coming to child's pose. Breathing in deep. 3 cycles of the breath here. And again, coming up, bring your hands forward, push into the mounts of the finger, claw your fingers, feel the mounts of the fingers connected, tuck your toes in and shift your hips up into the sky, downward facing dog again. And again, I want you to breathe in deep, Get long from your heart to the fingers, feeling the length. Feel the muscles engaging. Breathing out, releasing. Breathing in again, get long from the heart to the hips. Bend your knees, don't forget to bend your knees. Don't sink through your shoulders down, but keeping them engaged, and bring your upper back, up a little bit. Right? You want to find more space in the lower back. More space in the lower back, that means like a little arc in your lower back. Come down again, bring your knees down, shake your wrists a little bit, you're doing great. Little interlude, let's come to our belly, and we're coming into Sphinx position to explain a little bit more about what should be happening in downward facing dog. So we're coming into Sphinx, bring your wrists over the shoulders, fingers are pointing forward, and your head is in line with the spine. This means like your head looks down 45 degrees approximately. So it's not looking up like this, but we're having it looking down 45 degrees. Push your feet into the ground, knees into the ground, and what's happening here is that we create a lower back arc that is natural. And it's kind of like the same that we want to create in downward facing dog, so more space in the lower back. Good, does that make sense? If so, awesome. So we want to create a little lower back arc in downward facing dog. This is a big lower back arc. Good, but it's very much natural, and this is a very important exercise for your back health. Just as an interlude, and release slowly down. Make a pillow with your hands. Relax for a moment. Breathing in deep, you can also shift your hips left and right here and relax a little. Great job, everybody. And from here, come up again over your knees. Let me check a little bit. Whoa, we are already advanced in time. Good. We need to step it up a little bit. I hope that's okay with you guys. So bring your hands forward again. We come one more time in downward facing dog. Claw your fingers a lot, tuck your toes and shift your hips up. And from here, create that length again that we just created again and again. From here, bend your knees. Everybody not right now, even if you can connect your heels off the floor. That's not what we do right now, but we want to bend all the knees and really find the length from your hips to the fingers, and from here start to jump and press into the mounts of the fingers. And if you're pressing into the mounts of the fingers, this presses us down into the floor again. So jump, press into the index finger mount a lot, and this presses us down again into the floor. And you can do little jumps, that's completely fine. Whoop. How does that feel? Great. And we just go for one round today of jumping, because we're already a little advanced in time. So keep it up, jumping. Trying to have a straight back when you jump from your hips to the fingers. You can also rest a little and walk your heels up and down if you wish. And then jump one more time. Trying to jump with a straight back. You can also look over your shoulder and check if you're jumping straight back. And land softly. You can also jump very small. Completely fine. But what we want to focus on is the index finger mount pointing into the floor. A lot. So one last jump, push into the mounts of the fingers, the index finger, jump and release. And slowly walk up. Take your time, bend. And up with straight back. Good. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake your arms. It was a little bit a lot, I think. Good. Bring your feet to the sides, to the short end of the mat. Push your butt to the back. That was too fast again. Bring your arms by your sides. Make sure your wrists are approximately over your heels. Just approximately. Yeah, like that. Engage your knees, engage your thighs, push your butt to the back. And fold forward. From here, you can take one hand and check that your lower back is not rounding. So checking in with the vertebrae here. If they are pushing out, that means your back is rounded. If they are not pushing out, that means your back is straight. Good. Push your butt to the back and round forward. Slowly rounding right now. From here, walking over to the right foot, but keeping your left knee and your left thigh engaged a lot, and saying hello to your right toes, to your right foot. Good. Coming back into the middle, walking over to the left foot, keeping the knee and the thigh engaged, and keeping the knee, the thigh where it is. Saying hello to your left toes, to your left foot, and coming back into the middle. Great job. Perfectly timed jump causes knocks. Yeah, there's fights with the jumps, right, for the stars. So bring your hands to either the mat or off the mat. What I don't want to see is in between. We're not putting the hands in between the mat and the floor. Off on the mat or off the mat. Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Claw your fingers a little bit. And then we slowly shift all the weight to our hands. And then jump in. And jump out again. If you have never done this, just do a round of 3. If you have done that already, just do a round of about 10. And let's go here. Let's go. Having the mounts of the fingers really connected with the floor, with the mat. Great. Bend your knees, bring your hands back to your thigh. Straighten your legs and start to jump in left, right, left. Shake your legs, shake your wrists. Good, we're on time. We are on time, we can do that. Before we go any further, keep on standing. I come to my knees to show it to you better. You can keep standing. Bring your hands up. Push out the wrist, draw the fingers back down. Pushing out a lot. How does that feel? Pushing out of the wrist, draw the fingers back down towards you. A lot, pushing out of the shoulders. You can also draw the belly in a little bit and smile, you're doing great. One more deep breath. Push out of your wrists, draw the fingers back down and release. Shake it out, shake it out. And just bring your hands forward. Push out of the wrist, draw the fingers back towards you. Great. Pushing out a lot, draw the fingers back towards you. And release. Shake your wrists, shake your arms. It's all warm up for handstands. Great. Good. Just one more exercise before we come into the final poses. Final poses where you decide how far you go. This is a hard one, So if you can't do it, don't worry about it. Again, always, if you need to take breaks, feel free to come into child's pose and take a break. Otherwise, let's go, let's do this. Let's do this. Hinge at the hips, bend the knees, place your hands on the floor. Make sure you don't have a little bit of space between your wrists and the feet. Shift all the weight towards the mount of the fingers again. So with your body shifting all the weight toward the mounts of the fingers and stepping a little bit back with your feet. We warmed up the wrists so much to really give a lot of the weight to the wrist. And like this, we're stepping back. And as you see, you can your knees as much as you want, or you can also straighten them if you wish. Moving back step by step on your mat, shifting all the way to the hands and then stepping back. Great job. Walking back your whole mat and shaking your arms a little, or your whole space if you're not doing it with a mat. You don't need to have a mat. And then bring your hands forward. 1 foot distance apart from your wrist. So 1 foot distance apart. All the way to the hands. Until only your toes are connected on the floor, and then lift your toes up and step forward. So for me, this one is the easier one. Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. So the index. Good. Walking forward. Like that. To do it as controlled as you can. Good. Bend. And up with a straight back. Shake your legs, shake your arms. And we're coming towards the wall. So maybe also a door would be possible. Feel free to find a wall right now. Bring your hands close to the wall. And from here, shift your hips over your heels. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Creating a 90-degree angle here at the hips. And feel how the index finger mounts are connected to the floor again. Important here. And already here we can really discover a lot about handstand. So we want to engage our belly. Draw the belly button in and up. And push out of your shoulders. Push into the index finger mounts a lot. And your head, you can bring your head up a little bit so that with your gaze, with your eyes, you can look between your wrists. Just between your wrists, not more up. Just barely between your wrists. Great job. From here, push out of your shoulders a lot. Hit your belly, hit your chest, and release. Come up again. This is variation 1 of our final exercises here. And we're now coming into second variation. You can just look at me first, and then you can decide if you want to do it or not. If you already know it, of course you can do it already together with me. So sit on the wall, measure the distance with one leg. Bring your bring your wrists close to your feet. Your wrists close to your feet. Shoulder width apart. And then from here, shift all the weight again to the mounts of the fingers, to the wrist, and step up. Of course, you need to shift all the weight there. Push into the mounts of the fingers and look between your wrists. We're doing the exact same thing as before, as we were in variation 1. Good. And if you like to do that, you can do that. Otherwise, you can stay in variation 1. So again, extend your leg, sit on the wall, extend your leg, measure the distance, bring your hands shoulder width apart on the floor, and step up on the wall. That's all. We're doing the exact same thing as in variation 1. Good. And otherwise, you can just do variation 1 again. It's completely fine to do that one again. Having your hips over the heels, pushing into the mounts of the fingers, really feel the mounts of the fingers connected to the floor, and just decide how long you like to go, right? In variation 2 or in variation 1 or wherever you are. It's in your time right now. You don't need to look at me. And then don't forget your gaze. Your gaze is barely between your wrists. Push into the mounts of the fingers and release. Great job. Wherever you are, release. Let's come to the front of the mat and let's sit down. Sit down and rock back and forth. Back and forth. Rocking. Whoop. How does that feel? I like inversion day. Inversion day is cool. How do you like the day? And then slowly lie down on your back, extend your legs. We're going for small shavasana. Afterwards, we're going to do breath work, mantra, and meditation. So if you like to join in there, feel free to. Bring your arms by your sides, palms are pointing up, feet are facing away from each other. But right now, we let go of the physical asana practice. So asana means pose. So it poses. Arms by your sides, palms are pointing up. You can bring the chin a little bit to your chest. Feet are facing away from each other and just be. Nothing to do here. It's very important to do shavasana after yoga practice. Your eyes closed. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers, your toes. Coming back to your body, whenever you're ready, bring your knees close to your belly. Draw your feet into your belly. And shift yourself to either the left or the right side. Coming to lie down on your side body. Make this side body position comfortable for yourself. Softening the skin of the face, releasing all the tension in your tongue, in your neck, in your shoulders, in the arms, in the elbows, in the wrists, in the fingers, in your chest, in your belly, in your hips, in your whole spine, in your whole back, in your legs, in your knees, in your ankles, in your heels, in your toes. Release all the tension, softening your whole body and breathing in deep, as deep as you can, into your belly, into your chest. Feeling soft and breathing out completely, feeling carried by the gravity of the earth. Breathing in again and lift yourself up by your side slowly, slowly, coming back into a final sitting position. Whenever you arrive in this final sitting position, bring your hands in front of your heart together. I honor deeply your yoga practice. Honoring your yoga practice, bow your head in front of your heart. If you're heading out, I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. If you're staying with us a little longer, awesome. Right now, release your arms. Namaste. Good. And find a great sit right here. And we are going further with pranayama, then mantra singing, and then meditation. And if you're heading out, I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. Hey, Jamie, how are you doing? Are you joining in for some breath work right now? So, dear friends, if you need to clean your nose, feel free to do that right now. And I also feel the need to do that. So, grab some tissues if you need. Clean your nose. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Yes, breathing now. Cool. Cool, Jamie, that you're joining in. We're doing Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. Nadi Shodhana. Make sure both your nostrils are free. Good. And from there, we're picking up our right hand, bring the index finger and the middle finger between. By the way, we could even put up the music again here. Well, let's just leave the music running here. Bring the index finger and the middle finger between your eyebrows. Grab on with your thumb and your ring finger onto the bony part of the nose and draw the nose flash up. Good. From there, breathe in deep. So the thumb and the ring finger grabbing onto the bony part and pulling the nose flash up. Great job. Breathing in deep through your nose. Breathing out through your nose. And just keep going like this until we're starting. At any point in time, if the upcoming breathing practice is suffocating to you, please feel free to just release and come back to your breath. And then we're starting. Take a deep breath in together with me. And breathing out. Now closing the right nostril, opening the left, breathing in through your left. Closing the left, opening the right, breathing out through the right. Breathing in again through the right. Closing the right, opening the left, and breathing out through the left. Breathing in again through the left. Closing the left, opening the right, breathing out through the right. Breathing in through the right. Closing the right, opening the left. Breathing out and continue on your own. Going for a round of 5 minutes. This breathing practice is here to calm the nervous system. This is not meditation. This is here to calm your nervous system. the next time you breathe in through your right nostril. Breathing out through both nostrils. And breathing in again through both nostrils. And breathe out through both nostrils. And breathe in through both nostrils. Coming back out. Slowly come back to your natural breath. How does your body feel? How do you feel right now after the breathing practice? I'm going to press the button and stop the music right now because we're going to sing the Nila Kanta mantra right now. This mantra is there. Connect with the consciousness. Connect with the love within ourselves. And the second step, to connect with the love around us. If you'd like to join in and sing with us, feel free to. The whole mantra goes like this. Om Hrim Namah Shivaya Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. And there's also a vibrational quality to it. Vibrational quality lets us connect with our voice, but lets us also connect with our whole body. So, if you like to join in, we're going to dissect the mantra right here, right now, together. Step by step. So repeat after me. I'm going to start right here, right now. Om Mirim. Now repeat. Om Mirim Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Mirim. Om Mirim Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Higher. Om Mirim. Om Mirim Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. Om Mirim. Om Mirim Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Namaha. All together, sing together with me. Om Mirim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. 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 Om Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Hrim Namah Shivaya. 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 Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Last time all together. Om Hrim Namah Shivaya. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. 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 Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head in front of your heart together. Breathing in deep through your nose. Release your arms wherever you feel comfortable. And we are going to start with the meditation right here, right now. You're free to join in the meditation as you like. Feel free to join in the meditation. Again, if anybody is leaving right now, I wish you a wonderful day. If you're joining into the meditation, enjoy. I'm going to explain the meditation right now, right here, right now. The instructions are also to the side, so the meditation will be going on for 25 minutes, then 5 minutes of Shavasana. If you like to join in, oops, that's the wrong screen. If you like to join in for less long time, for a little, maybe just for 10 minutes, feel free to join in for 10 minutes. Feel free to join in for 15 minutes. Whatever feels great for you. Now, if you want to join in for the whole thing, you can also do that. I'm going to start right now. So observing your breath, you can come into great sit, and anytime you like to change your sitting posture, please feel free to do that. I'm also going to do that right now. So feel free to join your sitting posture at any time during the meditation. You want to have your sitting posture comfortable. Good. From there, start to sit up tall, feel your feet and observe your breath. You want to only observe your breath, observing your inhale and your exhale. And every time you lose the connection to your breath, observe what's going on in your thoughts. And slowly let your thoughts go. Come back to your breath and observe your inhale again and observe your exhale again. Maybe you will feel how the air that is coming in through your nose, slightly colder than the air that is going out through your nose. That's all the instructions I give you. Enjoy, and we see each other in 30 minutes. Slowly. Lie down on your back. Extend your legs. Bring your arms by your sides. Come into Shavasana. Extend your legs. Feet are facing away from each other. Bring your arms by your sides. Palms are pointing up towards the sky. Bring your chin a little bit to your chest. Have your eyes closed and just be releasing your connection to the breath. Just be. Slowly start to move your fingers, start to move your toes. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs, come back to your body. How does your body feel right now? And shift yourself to either the left or the right side and come in your own way back to a sitting position. So, this was it. Great job, everybody. You did amazing. Everybody who's still in here, amazing. If you join in for the whole thing, if you join in for only like the breathing and mantra and the meditation, very good as well. Like this is a full yoga lesson. Like if you're doing this, yeah, this is basically a full yoga lesson, like as you would receive in real life. And even more than that, most likely, because mantra singing is involved and meditation is involved. It's all around a quite, I must say, I think it's quite a great yoga lesson that has a lot involved, and it's quite profound. So it's deep. It's deep. It's not just on the surface anymore. We are going quite deep. So if you're very new to yoga, it might be unusual to go so deep into maybe self-discovery. And IOE, great job that you join in for the whole thing. It's amazing. And try to see, like, where does yoga support you? Is yoga something for you? Does it really support you? And if you feel that that's the case, awesome. And if not, maybe it's not for you. But I mean, you have these processes integrated already, so I just wanted to give you a little bit of push into that direction. Amazing. So, yeah, thank you so much, everybody who's taking care of yourself with these yoga lessons here. Share with your friends. Again, if you like to rather start slower, I've got my YouTube lessons online. My yoga beginner introduction series is online. It's a 7-day series of like 10 minutes. So it's very, very small. Instead of like doing this big lesson here, can be overwhelming. Definitely. So dear friends, thank you for joining. And with that said, I'm Marcel. I'm here for the instructions, the questions, the support. This is Sean. He's here for entertainment, energy, motivation. And we're signing off. We're signing off. IOE, thank you so much for your subscription again. Everybody who is in here. Jamie, thanks for joining in. Knox, thanks for joining in. You're amazing, you guys. Thanks for all the support. And with that said, we're heading out and we're sharing the love with somebody else. So love and blessings to you. Everybody is in here right now. And let me quickly check who's online. Yeah, why not? Let's head over to Tessa Elena and let's see what kind of music she makes. Tessa Elena. And let's share the love with her right now. So feel free to post that little message that I just posted in the chat. Copy that message. Yeah, IOE. Sleep well, rest well. I hope you have also a wonderful upcoming day, whenever your day starts again. And love and blessings to everybody of you guys. And with that said, let's head out. Let's head out. Share the love, you guys. Copy pasta the thing.